the video. You clicked on the video, which means you stay. Okay, you stay a good maybe like 5 minutes. All right, listen. This is gonna be an interesting one today. Very interesting because first of all, I'm gonna plug my Twitch immediately off the bat. Uh, guys, ever want to watch me stream? Go to my bio, link in the description. Uh, too as well on this video, or you could go to twitch.com and Google search up on Twitch Mr. Jumpjack and follow me on there. Or you could subscribe to me on here, and that's fine too. I don't really mind. But today's topic is going to be a little sensitive because it just happened. Not recently, but it happened. It happened today, and I'm confused as to like everything. Why would this person do this? I have no idea. I get that the person is upset, right? So we're just gonna start off from the beginning on how this all took place, okay? So myself, I, as a human being, is sadly an ROTC kid. Is it bad? So. It's not bad to a point where they're all weird. No, there's a couple weird ones, I will say, but this is how it started, okay? There's been a rumor of this female and of her friend, which that friend I'm very good friends with. Not very good. I know him enough to know that he wouldn't cheat, right? He wouldn't do stuff. This female is married. She has a baby. And she has kind of been hanging out with this said person. We will be using fake names like usual. So for this convo, we will use Terry as my friend, and then we will use Bethany as the person. If I do happen to pronounce the names of the people on accident, I don't know. But I'm gonna try my best not to because the topic is a little, it messed with my head today. That's for sure. Because it was just so interesting. This is a odd farm because you got the church over here, and then you got like two houses over there, and then in the middle, like look at that. But this is how it went down, right? So for the past couple of months, like a month and a half, we had this military ball, and my friend, Terry, my bad, yeah. So me and Terry, went to it and stuff. Pretty much, it's a prom, but it's every year, and it's only for ROTC. You can bring your couples and stuff. Well, he got a date. That date, they started dating, and then he kind of ended it off with her. I was like, okay, you know what? That's probably better than dating her because she was a little odd. And you know the type of odd that I mean, like not the mean odd, just the odd that everyone would look at and be like, no, like everyone knows, you know. They broke up like after a couple few days. Let's go with that. And this is how he handled it. Just told her, okay, I'm done, and I'm gonna stop talking to her. I was like, okay, well, Bethany, right, is set them up. So Terry starts talking to Bethany, as friends, and I'm very pattern recognizable. Sometimes depending on if I know that person. If not, I'm not gonna do anything about it, right? But I started realizing that people are spreading rumors about Harry and Bethany getting together. I'm like, no, that doesn't sound like him. So I personally ask him, I'm like, hey, look, there's some rumors going on about you and Bethany dating or whatever, or having something. And he says, we are we are not like that. I told him, I was like, I know you. I know you're not like that at all. Well, this is the problem. Bethany has this way of flirting that I told Terry, I told my friend, I told him, hey, listen, she does this stuff, she flirts like that to get oh, I've been here. Oh my gosh. I've been here. This is the one of the that I was in before. Wow. I never knew that. But anyway, sorry, sidetracked. Um she, right, decided it was a good idea to continue to flirt with him and stuff, and I was like, dude, listen, I know you and her aren't doing anything, but I know her. She's a little like that because she was like that with her exes. And now she's married. She has a child. I'm just saying, for you personally, watch your back. And that is the exact words I have. I also have talked to him about her having to take care of her child more than she should talk to other people. I told Terry as well. I told him, hey, listen, dude, you you need to tell her, or you need to tell yourself that she needs to start working on herself rather than wor- worrying about getting new friends or whatever. And he didn't really see it at first, but now he does after what she did, what she said and stuff. Um, so oh wow, this is a lot to say actually. I'm just realizing how mentally absurd this is for me. But we'll get through it. Okay. So, a couple weeks after I told him, hey, listen, you need to, get this under control or stop talking to her, rumors went a little bit more far deeper. Um, they started saying that she was pregnant and that's why she hasn't had a period for 2 months. And I know my boy. I know my friends. He's not like that. So, uh, I had to make sure. So I called him. I was like, hey, listen, bro, there's some rumors going on. I just want to make sure with you that nothing else is going on between you two. And he was like, we're not doing anything. You can trust me or not. And I said, okay, I trust you. Well, today, uh, Bethany thought it was a good idea to come down in my third period. Third period is for RTC's leadership course, right? She is a XO at the current moment. She's a senior. So you think, oh yeah, she would have a little bit more understanding of the situation, or she might just like relax about it. No, no. We got pulled into the officers' room, which is like for chiefs and above. I'm a chief. Look at me go. But she went off. She started cussing. That was the first word she said is, "You guys need to fucking stop this shit." And the second I knew she said that while she was yelling, by the way, I started to wonder, oh no, it's gonna be about the rumors. And 5 seconds, no, like 2 seconds later, I was right. It was indeed about the rumors, and I was pulled aside. One of my friends was pulled aside, and Terry was in there as well. I don't know why. The other people aren't really important to this conversation, to this part, realistically. Um, so I go in there. I'm like, okay, well, I can't just like say no. And I look into her eye, and I see just pure hatred looking back at me. And I mean, like the type of thing the devil would do. It was bad. So she starts, going on cussing and stuff. This is the part where I started to question what I did because I'm just friends with Terry, right? Me and Terry are just friends, and I tell Terry, hey, you better fix this. I haven't talked to him about it at all in like a good week and a half after I told him, hey, listen, you better stop doing this with her. And I'm sorry, I'm supposed to be playing the game, not doing whatever this is. Uh, so I'm sitting in there. I know I keep repeating myself. Broken record. and we are having an interesting conversation that isn't even a conversation, right? She decides it's a really good idea to say the N word and then threaten us, death threat, uh, to our face, and said then she will blank herself after she blanks us. So those are like the only words I can't say on YouTube. I could say the N word right now, and like I would be perfectly fine. I think. But the S word can't be talked about for a long period of time. So we had a writer's witness report because all of us are shocked at this because it's not something that would just occur out of fake rumors, right? Because we had to make a statement, and then after we made the statement, we all like talked about it. Of course, Bethany was not there, but we all talked about it. We were like, okay, listen, this is a little bad because we didn't do anything. Like two people in there got stuck in the convo just by being in the room. No, three people, and had no idea about what's happening. I knew it was happening because of Terry. And then she threatened one of my friends. That friend did tell Terry like, hey, listen, you better tell her that she needs to be more of a mother to a child. Bethany does, and I agree with him 100%. She should worry about her daughter and stuff rather than making friends. Even if it looks like you're not making friends, just don't hang out with anyone. Now, of course, that situation while in high school and having a child is difficult, right? I get that. Um, but you signed up for this the second you decided to, get screwed by another friend of mine. I went to their wedding too, by the way. Um, she didn't invite me. Her husband did, and he's a chill guy. He likes me. He invited me to the after party when I didn't want to go. So, because parties with me, or like me going to a wedding, I was like, I almost cried because I was sitting by myself, right, as per usual, because I'm a lonely piece of pos, right? But um, I was sitting there, and they were coming down. Anyway, blah blah blah. They got married, happy ending, and I almost like teared up. I did actually for like a couple seconds, and then I wiped it off and turned back into me. So, also I'm a little sick right now. I don't know if you can hear it in the voice on the mic, but it's kind of bad. Not bad to the point where oh, he can't breathe properly. I can't, but um. So after she threatened us, after all that, I had to call my dad. I was like, hey, listen, I just got myself into some stuff I'm really not involved in. And also my life is in danger. At this point, it is. Because she hasn't been. Oh, as of what I know, I'm supposed to be put into counseling tomorrow. I keep saying a lot and it makes me sound dumb. I'm not. It's just, you know, and are like the three major things you never want to say during a conversation, and I keep doing it. But it's definitely something me and my future self are gonna have fun with because I I don't want to deal with that tomorrow. As much as I could really use the excuse that I actually feel my life is threatened, and it is. I do feel threatened. Um, about going to school tomorrow. I do. I honestly do. And that's it. It's not that I'm scared. I'm just like dead ass terrified of a gun coming to my head. Because who would love that shit? Tell me someone you think who would love a gun to their head. No one? Well, I hope not. I hope no one understands what it feels like to have a gun to your head. Because it's fucking, it's probably traumatizing. Um, but that's pretty much it. Uh, as of now, I have no idea what she's gonna do. I'm personally not wanting to go to school because she could actually have a weapon, and I know her. When she's mad and she starts talking like that, everyone knows she means what she means. She wasn't playing around. That shit was meant to scare you. And me, I don't get scared that much. But when a female, and because I can't punch back or I can't defend myself, starts telling me, "Oh, I'm gonna do some horrible stuff to you," and I have no option. I have no option. Ooh, I really don't want to go to school tomorrow. Because after school, I called my dad. I was like, "Hey, listen, do I have to go to the cops about this situation? Because it's literally life threatening. Um, someone tells you that, hey, I'm gonna blankety you, you know, I'm gonna make you no longer." That's pretty much what she meant. And I don't know if I want to go to school. I don't. This is like the one time. Either two things can happen. One, I get pulled aside, or two, my life is actually in danger. And I don't want to take that risk right now because I'm having life, you know, because it was threatening. She specifically said us, as in me and the person that she pulled. Her main target was my friend, but you know, because I'm friends with him, I get pulled aside on it. I might need to call off school tomorrow, dude. Yeah, no, I actually it this isn't like me trying to get out of a scenario. This is me trying to get out of dying. Because I know she has guns because her husband is a fucking Marine. So she needs to have some self-defense when she's home. You think? This is also gonna be my personal base for now. Just gonna dig a hole like that, put some torches down, and call it a day. Well, call it call it definitely a day. I don't know, Bethany. If you somehow find my channel, Bethany, I will tell you this: you are one crazy person. In order to come up to me like that and tell me to my face, I'm gonna kill you. Pretty much is what she said. Ooh, because that's just stupid stuff. That's something that never needs to be said to another person in life. But it was said today, and yeah, I'm gonna like message my dad and be like, "Hey, listen, I really don't feel comfortable going to school after being told, you know, that. So I'm just wondering if I could stay home for my protection, you know, my safety. 'Cause she means what she means. Um, and this isn't me. I'm not like this. I'm not usually scared of stuff. But when someone threatens my life, for no reason, then it becomes a problem." Gonna make like a World War III bunker here. The rest of this video, though, is probably just gonna be me talking about how I handle myself or how I handle life. Uh, I don't. I hate my life. As of not hate my life, but I hate like the situations I get into. You know, like that one. um. Yeah. No. I don't. That's pretty much it. I don't want to end the video right now because I'm like playing a game and I'm having fun playing it for once, and I don't want to end it, but I'm gonna have to because you know, video. But that's what's happened today. Uh, I haven't got any update on anything. I do actually feel threatened not to go to school, so I kind of want to call my dad in the morning, and be like, "Hey, listen, I'm just saying, like, usually if someone threatens your life that they're gonna kill you, I'm just saying, like, I think it's only reasonable to be afraid. Not afraid, I mean, just just cautious, being cautious about the situation. I should. And I should also tell the school, like, hey, listen, I'm not coming into school today because I know how she is. But that is my video. That is the topic that I wanted to talk about today. And I will keep it updated if anything new happens, or if I'm dead, I'll somehow find a way to post a video, even though, like if there's an actual, blank blank school, uh a school blank, it'll be on the news, trust me, because my school don't get many of those, so it'll be the first, I'm pretty sure. And I'm glad that they don't get any of them. So, oh, it's a little spider coming down to my hole. I do need resources real quick. There we go. Nice little 1-2. Look at that. An almost perfect amount. Like some random dirt block over here. We fill that up. And call it a day. And I'm probably gonna think on it for a little bit, but as I said at the beginning of the video, I recommend subbing or going to my YouTube. Oh, whoa, you're already on my YouTube. I recommend subbing to my YouTube or going to my Twitch. I usually live stream around 9 o'clock to 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if I get any updates on this, I will 100% be making another video tomorrow or a couple days after. Next video is probably going to be me talking about some. If I get an update on that, I'll let you know. If not, it's going to be a philosophical video that I plan on doing. So anyway, that's going to be it. We're going to clear this spot out and we're going to end the video. Peace out. Well, scenery is the effect, my bad. This is what I should be next time. So anyway, it was a good video. And if I get banned for this on YouTube, well, I get banned. Anyway, have a good day, night, whatever. Just keep it real.